Welcome to Ayurveda Mentor. In this video, I will tell you about dietary fiber. Many times we think that if we have taken some fruit or vegetable in our diet, that's all about dietary fiber. There are thousands of researches and studies that support diverse benefits of dietary fiber. The fiber has become such an important nutrient in the modern day that we need to consider it from a fresh perspective. Whether your goal is to treat and manage autoimmune disorders or chronic disorders, or you want to naturally manage lifestyle disorders or metabolic problems, or you want to lower the risk of different types of cancers, then you should take care of dietary fiber and include these in your diet on a regular basis. One of the better way to understand dietary fiber is to look at its definition. Dietary fibers are a segment of carbohydrates. Very often we call them complex carbohydrates. There are two peculiar qualities of dietary fiber. The first one is that we can't digest dietary fibers and they are not absorbed inside the small intestine. The second quality is that some of the dietary fibers might be completely or partially fermented in the colon or large intestine. Dietary fibers include polysaccharides, oligosaccharides, lignin, and associated plant substances. Generally, dietary fiber is known as roughage or simply as fiber. What makes up the main part of any of the salad is also dietary fiber. Personally, I don't agree with this word roughage. It simply signifies that we are eating something and it is passed out of our system. Actually, there is lot of information now that dietary fibers are processed inside our gut and they are very important for our gut health. There are two types of dietary fiber. Each of them is providing their benefits in different way. The first type of dietary fiber is soluble dietary fiber. Soluble means they get dissolved in water and they make a kind of gel. When we eat soluble dietary fiber, these reach inside gastrointestinal tract, they dissolve in water and make a kind of gel. The content of gastrointestinal tract, its viscosity is increased. In this way, soluble dietary fiber are providing their health benefits. The second type of dietary fiber is insoluble dietary fiber. These do not dissolve inside water. They are not digested and generally they excrete out of our system as it is. Rather, insoluble dietary fiber, they attract water and they swell and they soften. In this way, insoluble dietary fibers are providing their health benefits. Now, one type of question can come to your mind. Which type of dietary fiber is better, soluble or insoluble? Actually, we require both types of dietary fiber in our diet. There are certain conditions like inflammatory bowel disease or celiac disease where a certain part of gastrointestinal tract is compromised a lot and there is loss of functioning in that part. In those type of disorders, we need to be more careful about selecting the right type of dietary fiber. But generally, for all the other persons, we require both types of dietary fibers daily in our diet. I have come across one misconception that soluble dietary fibers are digestible dietary fibers. It is entirely wrong to say this. Both types of dietary fibers, soluble and insoluble, are not digested by human system inside the small intestine as well as large intestine or colon. This misconception might be due to one fact. Soluble dietary fibers are completely or partially fermented inside large intestine or colon. This is done by gut microbes and this depends upon the quality and quantity of gut microbes. Actually, what is the process of digestion? Digestion simply means breakdown of complex molecules into smaller ones by the help of some of the enzymes inside the gastrointestinal tract. Actually, this is the fermentation of soluble dietary fiber that turns them into a prebiotic that helps to increase the colony of healthy microbes inside the gut or enhance the quality of probiotics inside the gut. Many of my clients, they ask one question. When they start with a particular type of dietary fiber rich food, they start to have some gas and bloating. So I will tell them there is one good news. It is this, that most of the plant-based foods, they have a mix of both soluble and insoluble dietary fiber. So whether you consider cereals or grains, you consider legumes and beans and lentils, you consider fruits and vegetables or different types of nuts, you have plenty of choice for including dietary fiber in your diet. So do not give any excuse. Include dietary fiber in your diet on a daily basis more than one time. I hope that this video provided you good information about dietary fiber and their beneficial effect on gut health as well as in many other conditions. If you have some query or questions about this topic, do write in the comments. I will reply it personally. If you have some health objective and you want to achieve it with the help of Ayurveda and with the help of natural herbs, then I asked you to schedule an Ayurveda consult with me. It can be to boost certain aspects of your health, or it can be to overcome some chronic disorder or to manage autoimmune disorder. I will help you to have Ayurvedic herbs safely and naturally under my supervision, and you will move on the path of recovery, healing, and cure. Additionally, we are having a dedicated online training. Embrace Ayurveda and Yoga in your daily life. When you implement this wisdom of Ayurveda and Yoga in your daily life, then you implement holistic and natural well-being fully in your life. You are using Ayurvedic herbs, you are using this wisdom of Ayurveda and Yoga, then definitely you move naturally and gradually toward faster and faster recovery, healing, and cure of these problems. It will help you to achieve vibrant health. Finally, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Embrace Ayurveda and Yoga in your daily life. Have better health and greater happiness now and always. Thank you. Namaste.